moral failure. The Pope should focus on the church, not the White House.
Bright noon over stone, bells hold the air. One voice on the balcony cuts through prayer. No missiles here, no armored line. Just one sentence landing at the perfect time. This war is a moral failure, and the whole square froze, cause some words hit harder than the sound of drones.
While the world is reacting to the stunning revelation, Pope versus Trump.
White robes in the sun, hands on the rail, tens of thousands waiting while the cameras inhale. No rage in the face, no shake in the tone, just truth stepping forward like it already owned the road. Mic echo wide through St. Peter's light, phones rise up like candles in broad daylight. One line turns global before noon is gone, and every capital feels where the pressure comes from. In Washington, flash storms burst on the wall. Trump slams the podium, takes it all. The Pope should mind the church, not me. That one answer proves he heard the threat instantly. Reporters freeze for half a beat, cause power gets loud when it feels defeat. Not on a battlefield, not with guns in the frame, but with a moral verdict attached to its name. This is a moral war, not fought with steel, but with who gets to say what the world should feel. This is a moral war, no tanks, no flame, but alliances break when you redefine blame. Moral war, go from Rome to the streets. Moral war, where conscience empower me. No bomb falls here, still the whole ground shakes, because right and wrong can split what force can't break. Rome off his TV, buzzing low in the room. Melanie watches the clip like incoming doom. That is unacceptable, quiet but clean, and the flag behind her says more than a screen. Parliament heat, desks pound hard. You can't follow this blindly, cuts the chamber apart. She doesn't interrupt, just listens it through. That's how fractures start when restraint looks new. Global montage, banners rise. Italy, Brazil, Poland, Philippines light up skies. Poppy VX chafe across every feed, and the street starts moving faster than leaders can read. At night, St. Peter's glows gold, white, calm. Candles bloom one by one like 1,000 psalms. No riot sound, just a pressure wave. That's what it looks like when faith leaves the nave. A candle in rain can still make states bend when it carries the message the war can't defend. That's why the square look bigger than maps. A soft-lit crowd can still trigger collapse. This is a moral war, not fought with steel, but with who gets to say what the world should feel. This is a moral war, no tanks, no flame, but alliances break when you redefine blame. Moral war, from Rome to the streets. Moral war, where conscience empower me. No bomb falls here, still the whole ground shakes, because right and wrong can split what force can't break. Back in the Vatican, pen on a page, justice, war, humanity, written with age. He doesn't scratch out one single line, because the speech was chosen long before this time. Then the second address comes colder. Clear power without morality leads to destruction in every ear. Zoom lens tight and the signal flies across cathedrals, dorm rooms, traffic lights and cries. Brazil Avenue full, drums under heat. Faith against war marching through the street. Poland square with priests by signs. Stop the war written clean in defiant lines. Cable news splits the nation in two. Trump on one side, Pope on the other view. Moral war across the lower screen. That's how narrative changes what war can mean. In the Pentagon, a quiet line lands hard. This hits political stability more than missiles would scar. That's the truth they don't want said aloud. Sometimes a sermon can outmaneuver a crowd. Because force knows how to answer force, but it never learned how to answer remorse. And power knows how to silence pain, but not when millions start saying the same name. Peace is not weakness. Peace is not surrender. Peace is the one word, making alliances tender. White House Hall, aides moving quick. Italy may not align the same way with this. That breaks the axis, whispered low. That's how one sentence makes the pressure grow. Map of NATO flickers strange. Some nations pulse, some dim with change. Italy softens on the board tonight. Not gone, not broken, just less willing to fight. Washington war room still holds our iron red, but now the protest map climbs overhead. 3 screens clash in fluorescent glow. War abroad, crowds at home, Rome saying no. U.S. Capitol shouting in an air. We're losing all eyes, we're losing control somewhere. That's the moment empire learns you can hold the line and still get by. the march. Move by, doesn't cheer, doesn't crush, just lets it swell. That's how politics learns what the street can tell. A quiet refusal can carry more weight than another pledge to escalate. And when Vatican calm meets public flame, even great powers start hearing their own name. This is a moral war, not fought with steel, but who gets to say what the world should feel? This is a moral war, no tanks, no flame, but alliances break when you redefine blame. Moral war, this is a moral war. 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 This is a moral war.